Hey dreamers, and welcome back to Colin's Dreamlight Magic. Today, I'm diving into something a little different. Live action Disney films that I think would be amazing additions to Dreamlight Valley. We usually focus on animated Disney films and Pixar, but Disney's live action catalogue has a treasure trove of fun, quirky, and magical worlds that could be represented in the valley. I've picked 10 films that I think would bring unique quests, furniture, and characters, so let's jump right into it. Flubber is one of those wonderfully zany classics, with Robin Williams' character creating a mischievous green goo that bounces around, causes chaos, and somehow saves the day. Imagine furniture inspired by his lab: chalkboards, bubbling beakers, flying cars, and of course, a little Flubber themed item. A questline could involve helping Professor Brainard test inventions around the valley, which of course go hilariously wrong before being fixed. Character-wise, Professor Brainard would be an obvious addition, full of energy and heart, while Flubber itself could be a fun companion. This film is unique because it adds science and slapstick to Dreamlight Valley's usually magical world. It's not fantasy, it's wacky innovation, which would stand out beautifully among the fairy tales. Pete's Dragon is a heartfelt storyline about a young boy and his invisible dragon, Elliot, blending small-town Americana with a touch of magic. Imagine rustic furniture, lighthouses, fisherman docks, and wooden cabins, and of course, Elliot-shaped topiaries or glowing dragon lamps. Quests could involve Pete helping villagers see the good in Elliot, and maybe helping Elliot find a place to land in the valley. Pete and Elliot would make an amazing duo. Pete could be a cheery villager with a kindness-focused questline, or Elliot could work as a massive dragon companion. What makes Pete's Dragon unique is the mix of live action and animated magic. It's whimsical, but grounded, bringing that nostalgic coastal feel into the valley like nothing else really does. Beside, maybe The Little Mermaid. The Love Bug is all about Herbie, the lovable little Volkswagen Beetle with a mind of its own. The furniture potential here is huge. Garage setups, racetrack decor, trophy cases, and vintage cars could all be added. A questline might involve helping Herbie win a race or repair itself after a tough challenge, blending humour with high-speed fun. The main character to add here would of course be Herbie itself. Unlike most characters, Herbie doesn't talk, but has plenty of personality through its actions, which would make it a standout among other villagers. What makes this film unique for Dreamlight Valley is how it mixes modern, urban energy into a game that usually leans rural, magical, or fantasy inspired. A little racing fun would definitely shake things up. The Rocketeer is a 1930s pulp adventure about a stunt pilot who discovers a jetpack, leading to battles against gangsters and Nazis. The furniture could include old Hollywood-style props, vintage planes, Art Deco posters, and rocket gear. Quests could centre around building or repairing jetpacks, protecting villagers from sabotage, or helping with daredevil stunts. Cliff, the Rocketeer himself, would be the perfect villager, while his jetpack could become a unique glider mechanic for travel. This film would add a sense of adventure and retro Americana flair that the valley doesn't currently have, making it feel unique and bold compared to the fairy tale heavy lineup. The Santa Claus is a Christmas classic, following Scott Calvin as he accidentally becomes Santa. Furniture potential is endless. Toy factories, North Pole houses, Christmas trees, sleighs, and elves could fill out holiday expansions. A questline could involve Scott trying to bring balance to the valley with his Santa duties, pulling players into festive tasks like toy deliveries and magical snowstorms. Characters like Scott, aka Santa, Charlie, and maybe even Bernard the elf would be perfect. This film brings holiday cheer into Dreamlight Valley in a way that feels natural, and would be a great excuse to expand the seasonal content. Unique to this film is the transformation aspect. Scott doesn't want to be Santa at first, but he grows into it, mirroring the themes of acceptance and destiny that fit the valley so well. Into the Woods is one of Disney's darker musicals, mixing together multiple fairy tales into one interconnected storyline. The furniture could include enchanted forests, baker shops, gothic castles, and eerie trees. Quests might involve helping the baker and his wife gather items to break a curse, or dealing with the consequences of wishes gone wrong. The Witch and Little Red Riding Hood would be great choices. This film is unique because it already combines multiple stories, so adding it to Dreamlight Valley feels like a natural extension of its themes. It's meta, musical, and a little darker than usual, which would add more complexity to the valley's atmosphere. Flight of the Navigator is an underrated sci-fi gem, where a boy befriends a sentient alien spaceship. Furniture could include glowing alien tech, futuristic pods, and starlight patterns for walls and floors. Quests could involve repairing the ship, mapping the skies, or rescuing missing animals transported across time. The ship itself, Max, could be a character or even a rideable companion, while David would be the main villager addition. The film would also bring more sci-fi energy into Dreamlight Valley, complementing Wally and Buzz Lightyear, but with its own quirky and 80s inspired charm. A Wrinkle in Time dives into cosmic fantasy, with the characters travelling across worlds to fight darkness. Furniture here could be vibrant and otherworldly. Tesseract-inspired walls, glowing landscapes, and surreal flowers. Quests could involve helping Mrs. Whatsit, Mrs. Witch, and Mrs. Who restore balance to fractured realms. Meg Murray would be the central character, with the three celestial beings acting as guides or cameo NPCs. This story would stand out by giving Dreamlight Valley a more cosmic, philosophical angle, asking bigger questions about love, family, and light in the face of darkness. Mary Poppins is a timeless classic that feels perfect for Dreamlight Valley. Furniture potential is endless. London rooftops, carousel horses, tea sets, umbrellas, and more. Quests can involve magical errands like tidying up with a snap, or jumping into drawings to retrieve lost items. Mary herself would be the perfect addition, along with Bert. Their whimsical magic and musical flair would stand out in the valley, offering both fun and charm. What makes Mary Poppins unique is how effortlessly she blends the ordinary with the extraordinary, which is exactly what Dreamlight Valley thrives on. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is my top pick because it offers something so different. A valley perspective flipped upside down. Imagine furniture and decor like oversized blades of grass, giant cookies, and makeshift gadgets built from everyday items. A questline could involve helping Wayne Selinsky test shrinking tech, with hilarious mishaps along the way. Wayne would be the obvious villager addition, while shrunken critters could be fun companions, like Auntie. This movie is unique because it turns the ordinary world extraordinary, something Dreamlight Valley hasn't fully explored yet. It would be a fun, playful, and creative expansion that players would love. Imagine just shrinking down, and being able to run alongside bugs. And that's my list of top 10 live-action films I'd love to see represented in Dreamlight Valley. From the wacky science of Flubber, to the magical whimsy of Mary Poppins, and the oversized fun of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Each one of these would bring something fresh and unique to the game. What do you think? Did I miss one of your favourites? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more magical Dreamlight Valley content. Until the next time, stay magical, and I'll see you in the valley. Bye!